We have a voicemail number. That number is 219-2-David-P. Last week, I said, I don't think it's a great idea for Bernie to run again. I gave my reasons why. As a Bernie supporter myself in 2016 and 2020, 98% of the reactions from the audience were substantive and respectful. 2% of the reactions were people calling me all sorts of names because I think Bernie's time has come and gone. He'd be 88 years old at the end of his term. I don't think it makes sense. But here's a question that I think is a good one, which came up in response. Take a listen.
Hey, David. Kyle from Florida here.
Yes.
I really liked your take about Bernie not running or running potentially in 2024. I was just curious, who would you like to see running if not Bernie?
Okay.
That's the one thing I'm curious about is who could take up that mantle, so to speak. So I do like your take there. I think that you make a lot of good points. Although we agree on a lot of things, he might not be the person anymore for the moment.
All right. So listen, this is a good question. Who am I interested in for 2024? I'm going to give you some names right now. I am not telling you that I agree with every one of these people's politics more than I agree with Bernie's. I'm just giving names of people that I think are interesting and bring the energy I would like to see. These are people of varying political orientations, some of them because of identity issues. I don't know if they would really do well, but here's just people I think are interesting and are smart and bring good energy, and they're not in any particular order. Congressman Jamie Raskin, I think, is excellent. I think he's brilliant. He actually is a progressive activist. You look at his background and he's a progressive activist. That's where he comes from. He is very well spoken and brings some good energy. That's one person that I think is interesting. Katie Porter, the Democratic Congresswoman. I know a lot of people will say, David, does she have the experience or would people vote for her? I'm just saying I really like Katie Porter's energy, and I think she's super smart, excellent in adversarial and debate type situations. I think Katie Porter is a rising star in the Democratic Party. Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff, very young guy. I love his energy. I think he's brilliant. I think he's a fantastic speaker. Interesting guy. Pete Buttigieg. Do I love Pete's politics exactly? No, he's to my right. There's no question about that. But he is so good when he goes on with adversarial media. He's good at succinctly and pointedly disarming, I guess we would say, and delegitimizing right-wing arguments. I would love to see what he would do in a more prominent position. And then I think Stacey Abrams is super interesting. And I think that she's extremely smart and well-spoken as well, like many of these other people. So those are 5 Democrats that I think are interesting, that bring more the energy that I want to see, with a range of different backgrounds and experiences and identities. So those are just 5 ideas. And I'm not saying they would win a primary. They all have reasons why we might say, well, they're not like your typical fast track Democratic primary candidate. But those are 5 names I'm interested in. We have a great bonus show for you today. The French people have reelected their president, Emmanuel Macron, and that's good. But at the same time, it was much closer this time with Marine Le Pen, and we're going to talk about that on the bonus show. Former Senator Orrin Hatch, the longest serving Republican senator, has passed away at the age of 88. We will talk about his legacy. And Twitter has banned ads that deny climate change. Are people going nuts? Of course. Free speech, First Amendment, etc. We will talk about it all on today's bonus show. Sign up at joinpacman.com. You'll get instant access to the bonus show, lots of other great perks, and you'll get the show every day, 6 hours before everybody else. Sign up at joinpacman.com, and we will see you on the bonus show.